Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. This is a football talk shop. One Touch TV and Turner TV link up for the semifinals now. Morocco. This game for me, I think I've been very impressed because it's in a knockout situation, in a knockout competition. It's not about playing the best football. It's about getting the job done. It's about being effective at doing what you know how to do best. And this Moroccan side, they've shown that they're very good at frustrating teams. And now they're going to be playing the defending champions with a team that's star-studded, a team that's got players who know what it takes to win the World Cup. They were in the French, the last winning side of the French national team. So, but what do you guys think about this Moroccan team facing the defending champions, who, to many people, are the favorites to win this World Cup? Do you think Morocco has got the chance?
Well, Morocco, let's congratulate them for getting this far.
100%. Massive.
Achieving and making history.
Massive.
But I think France have more than enough to beat Morocco. And it's good. But funny enough, it's going to be Hakimi versus Mbappe.
Interesting one.
Two of them are best friends, apparently. And
Club mates.
they are both quick. So it's going to be interesting to see how Hakimi and Mbappe, that's going to be a very interesting matchup because every time they're in training, so they know each other's tricks. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I think people are talking about how good France are, but people are forgetting that Griezmann has been the brain box in that team.
I've been very impressed.
Antoine Griezmann has evolved his game to
More of a playmaker.
to actually bring the best out of maybe Dembele,
Giroud and
Mbappe.
Mabbpe.
It's working. There's a synergy there, and you could see that even when they considered the goal to England, they're calm. They're very calm. They got another goal with Giroud, and unfortunately, Theo Hernandez considered a free penalty, which was unnecessary.
Yeah.
But they were lucky Harry Kane placed it over the bar. But you could see that the French experience is there. Even with Upamecano coming in, Tuchambeli coming in, it's like Kante never left. Do you get that? I don't understand what you guys. I don't get it.
No, do you know what? This the engine room of France, they seem to have got it right. Like because because of the running of Rabiot and Tchouaméni, we've not noticed the loss of Kante. And as you said, Griezmann has taken this maestro role, like reduces the ego, says, you know what, I'm going to make everyone else look good rather than focus on me being in the spotlight. And as you said, he's really taken this role. I didn't think it was going to work personally, but it's working. And the French, what they do, they don't dominate games. They just, in certain periods of games, they turn it on. They raise it up again. Okay, we need to go now. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Like, you see, even the first goal, the way Mabbpe was doing nothing all game, is like, okay, we need something exciting to happen. He drops his shoulder, beats the man, and he creates a chance. 1-0 France. So it's a strange old game, this football. But with the way Morocco are, they have the ability to frustrate.
True.
We have a player that's playing out of his skin again, Hakim Ziyech, playing for a move in January as well to shut up to all the critics for dissing him at Chelsea, etc. So he's playing well. Two outstanding midfielders they've got. Amrabat and Uanahi.
Before too.
Exactly. So they've got things that can hit France. And
can I quickly comment? Talking about the Moroccan teams, I think they lost one of their senior players, the defender. I've forgotten his name now. The guy that got injured that had his left foot strapped with bandages.
Oh,
do you think those Mazwari? No, Mazwari. It's size. Yes. No size. Do you think these injuries could potentially, and with the fact that one of the guys that came in got a second yellow against Portugal, do you think that suspension and these injuries could potentially affect the starting lineup and affect their performance against France?
I think it will, but because of the organization of Morocco in general,
as a unit,
they all know the agenda, they all know the game plan, they know the blueprint. Like this is okay. So one person comes out, he slots straight back in. It probably will affect because they're probably the first choice, but Morocco can frustrate a team, and the longer it stays 0-0, the more worried you should be for France, I would say.
I agree. Well, man, for me, like I said, man, France,
The experience,
defending
man.
champions.
Yeah.
Experience. They
It's
have
not-
people they have players who have won trophies in Europe. They know what it takes to get to a final, and they have a coach who has won a World Cup as a player, as a manager. So the experience is there.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And that might just be the X factor that gets them there. And unfortunately, and it's crazy that Morocco. Sorry, I was about to use a wrong term.
Okay.
But it's crazy that Morocco has not considered a goal, and Morocco has been very watertight. This is where you're going to need something special, something unique to break that defense. That's where Mabbpe comes in.
Yeah, because he's
Mabbpe
special.
Can
Special.
decide the game
True.
in any moment,
True.
any time.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if Morocco can defy the odds, create history, and it'll be great for African football.
True.
You know, like I said, I still wish it was a West African team.
For sure. I believe Giroud will be crucial in this game, though.
Yeah,
Watch
Giroud
out.
is very,
I think so.
Giroud is
I
going to
think
be
so.
very crucial as usual.
Yeah.
And Giroud is breaking records. Former Arsenal player. You get, but
You have to put that one in.
Ah,
he's a former Arsenal
it's
player.
the fact.
But he's still our boy. But at the end of the day,
That's true. That's true.
He's all right. I'm happy for him. But
The other semi-final.
the other semi-final is there. You still have the big man,
Leo,
Lionel Messi,
Ankara Messi,
versus another big man,
Luka Modric. We have to talk about him.
So that's going to be another heavyweight clash. But that game is going to be, I can't call that game because Croatia is an enigma. Croatia is a team that can beat anybody.
And what I will say about them, as old as they are, aging, this is the last dance for a lot of the players here. Like, they're getting more confident each game because, as I said, I wasn't impressed with them in the group stages. Somehow they got through, but they know how to stick in there. And if you allow them to stick in there and not punish them for just kind of letting you play, then they'll pounce because of that mentality. Because if Argentina have the audacity to slip up and get to extra time or let these Croatia players get into the game, then that could be the end of Messi's World Cup story. But the way this World Cup is looking, the Akpos, it's like it's scripted for Leo to be in the final. That's the way it's looking. But as you said, it's also the World Cup of upsets. And regardless of how well Croatia have done, if they are to knock out Argentina, will be considered an upset at this moment. So who knows, man? I don't want to call it, but my money's on Messi.
Yeah, but before we wrap up, what do you guys think would happen to the debate of who the real GOAT is if Messi actually goes ahead to win this World Cup? Will there still be a debate?
This debate about good. Why can't people just enjoy two great footballers?
No, but we a lot of us want it to be that way, but we still know that
That's
rivalry
true.
is always going to be there.
Human beings like
There's always going to be this two sides of the
But
wall.
guess what? Guess what? You see how life is. Everybody has their time.
Yes.
There was Sir Stanley Matthews, there was Pele, there was Maradona, there was Zidane, there was Ronaldo, there's Ronaldo now, there's Messi now. Everybody has their time.
True.
Yes, what Messi and Ronaldo have done is beyond what we have seen ever. Nobody has done it. Because if you think about
Numbers wise are crazy.
Yeah,
the numbers wise and the number of trophies between them is ridiculous and Ballon d'Ors. I'm not going to lie to you. If Messi wins this World Cup, yes, his fans are going to tell you, or people are going to tell you that he's the greatest ever. He's probably greater than Pele and Maradona. But for me, if he wins a World Cup, he's still one of the greatest footballers of all time.
Sure.
With or without the World Cup.
Sure.
Do you understand? I will still put him up there with Pele and Maradona, with or without the World Cup. And that's just my opinion. So he doesn't really need a World Cup to justify, but it will be great. It will be great to see him win a World Cup because I feel like he kind of deserves it because he played a final, he lost. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He's been trying.
A lot of people wrote him off
retired.
like he can't win anything in terms of the
Retired
international
from
space.
Argentina,
Yeah.
Came back. They said he's not a Maradona. They have said he can't win an international trophy. He won the Copa America. So you never know. It'll be great for him, and if he does win it, man, who dare say he's not?
100%. But for me, obviously, you know my goal. My goal is Zidane, so that's what I'm saying. But it will end a lot of debates if Messi is to win this World Cup because the big debate is he's never been able to carry a team to a World Cup or whatever, or like Maradona did when he won it, and that debate would be over because he's basically carried this Argentinian side. Let's not debate that at his age. So I think Messi's stands would love it to end all conversations with he's won the World Cup. But it'll be if he doesn't, it still creates a lot of different conversations and little plot twists, etc. So it'll be interesting if he doesn't. But I think the World Cup is gearing up to maybe the fairy tale end for Lionel Messi, man. I think.
But before we wrap up, I would like to put you two on the spot. What are your predictions for the both semi-finals? Morocco against France and Croatia versus Argentina. What are your predictions?
Scoreline or who's gonna
Scoreline. All and also, who do you think will go through?
I can't tell you scoreline because.
But okay. Who do you think will go through?
Croatia, Argentina.
Yes.
My heart tells me Messi. My head tells me Croatia. Because Croatia is just they are cockroaches, man.
Yeah, man. They just find a way, bro.
They are cockroaches, man. They just find a way. They might not be pretty, but they get the job done.
They get it
And
done.
they'll tire you physically and mentally. For the other side, there's no brain out to it. It's France for me, man. Morocco, I think
So you don't want the underdog story getting all the way
It's
to
not
the
about
final.
wanting. It's about what's going to happen.
It's
man.
about the reality.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, the teams they have really knocked out. They've knocked out Portugal. They've dealt with Belgium. Who did they beat in the round of 16?
Japan. Was it Japan?
Wasn't Japan?
No. Who did they
It
beat?
wasn't Japan. Can't remember who they.
I forget.
But they beat
Spain.
Spain, yeah.
Think
Ooh,
about it.
Spain.
They've beaten Spain. They've beaten
Portugal. And
Those
now the defending champions. You don't think they have a chance with that one?
Those two teams they beat, I never really saw them as serious contenders, to be honest with you, from day one.
No, but a lot of people did after their convincing.
So if I hear you,
Spain as winning the world, I never saw Spain. If Spain got to the semi-final for me, they were lucky. For me, I think France have too much. And bro, when it's destiny, it's destiny, man. Is either going to be Pele? I say Pele. Is either going to be Mabbpe make history, or is it going to be Messi to make history?
So for you, it's either one of them is going to win the World Cup.
Yeah, either one of them.
But Nigerian Englishman, what do you think?
Yeah, like to be honest, if the game ends 1-0, France and Morocco, that means Morocco won the game, in my eyes. But that's a big if. That's like you said, the fairy tale story would be great to see. It'd be fantastic to see an African team in the World Cup final. But the reality is, I think France just have too much with what they have on the bench. Like after they've worn you down with the likes of Mabbpe and Dembele, they can always change it up and bring on like the likes of Coman and Thuram. Even though I don't rate Thuram, he's quick and he can get at defenders. So I think the final will be France versus Argentina. As much as I'd love it to be Morocco versus Croatia.
But for me, I would agree with you personally. I want to see Argentina in the final because of like Kanebi rightly said. I think it would be a very good story if he bows out. Because I don't know what the possibilities are that he would get to a next World Cup. So for me, I think like if he bows out with this one with a World Cup trophy, it would be a very, very good story, a very story with a perfect ending. But every other team in this competition wants it also. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a matter of who wants it more on game day. So let's see. But my heart says Argentina because I'm a Messi fan, I'm a big Messi fan. And also, with the game between Morocco and France, I'm a little bit on a crossroad because my heart is saying Morocco. I want Morocco to go through. But my head, and like Kanebi rightly said, it's not about what you want. It's about what reality would throw at you. And I still think France, like Kanebi rightly said, has too much in terms of the firepower not to take their chances. Because I think in the game against Portugal had some chances that they could have tied the game with. Because I thought that header for Pepe should have been a goal on another day. But
sorry to cut you short. And if you look at France don't play pretty football. Every team Morocco has
pretty much the same way the Moroccans play.
Yeah, they just get the job done.
Yeah, they just get the job done, know when to be efficient, and bye-bye, you're out.
Done.
So So, but I would go with you. I think France would sell through. But it's been a very good conversation with you, my guys, my brothers, and my
Always, bro.
G's. And if I would want, this would go a lot more longer, but we have to keep it between the agreed time frame for the show. So, but if you're seeing this clip, it's been a good link up between One Touch TV, Tono TV, and also the Football Talk Shop, and also the Football and Pigeon. I have to give a mention. I have to give an honorable mention. The Football and Pigeon brand also. So
You guys should check out this channel, man. Football and Pigeon, Football Talk Shop.
Smash the likes.
It's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram. It's everywhere, man.
So let's go, people. Don't forget to their description, the description to their the socials is going to be underneath this video. Don't forget to press that subscribe button and also turn on the notification button. And thank you for watching.